Alright, so just keep in mind, for this entire tier list, everything is just my opinion. I'd love to hear your guys's in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see fire reactions, more tier lists, or literally whatever else. Alright, so I've decided we have to start this tier list with an S tier, aka Jeffy. Just to set the median ground, Jeffy is obviously going to be an S tier character in almost everyone's book. He's always about that action. He always says bet. If he makes a promise, he probably gonna pull through with it, assuming it's a promise he actually means. He's not afraid to stand up for himself or his friends, which I do very much appreciate. I would appreciate if he treated Marvin just a little bit better, but, you know, he's Jeffy. What you gonna do? Now, Marvin. I almost want to put him into S tier. So actually, you know what? I think I will. Not in front of Jeffy. But he adopted Jeffy. He puts up with him. Even as Jeffy, you know, grows into adulthood and can be evicted, Marvin keeps him. Not to mention Marvin takes care of Dougie kinda and has to put up with Rose. And not to mention he is in a lot of the good episodes, and I love the little thing that's between him and Mr. Goodman. Pause. Now Rose, I'ma just keep it real. This is gonna be a solid like C tier. Maybe even D. Like, this is a close one because she's not that great of a character. She never stands up for Marvin when she needs to. Always giving Jeffy plot armor. And to be honest, she's a little oblivious and kind of stupid. Alright, I've seen a lot of videos that this one has been in. I forgot his name, but he isn't a bad character. But I'm not going to say he's great or anything. I'm going to just put him in average C tier. I think that's where he probably belongs. Alright, now the bully, aka Bullet the Bully. He picks on Jeffy. He's hella mean. Funny wise, I would say B tier, but as like a character tier listing and how I feel in my opinion, I'm gonna have to go with a solid D. Not F, because he does usually mean whatever he says. Like, just because he can't back it up doesn't mean he doesn't try. But he is like a bland, mean character otherwise. Besides that, there's not anything really redeeming. Charlie, I'm pretty sure this is Charlie. He's just like a little side character, little bit of a comic relief here and there. He gets a C tier. Shrek, I won't even lie. Sometimes I think Shrek is hilarious, or I want him out of the fucking episode. Like, there's no in between. Like, I either love him or I'm like, bro, get this dude out of here. And so because of that, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I promise my opinion will change. Right now, it's just going to go into C behind Charlie. All right, let's get it. All right, now Woody. Here's another one I'm personally going to put in D because I don't really get the whole hooey boy or like the shrimp or any of that. Like, it's a character I think I've seen in like 2 or 3, but whenever I see him, I'm like, oh, brother. I would have rather had Buzz or like the pig or like the Slinky or something, you know? Or the penguin. The penguin would have went hard in SML. Alright, I don't know his real name. I think it might be Travis or something, but I'm just gonna say Toad. Voice is mad annoying. His character is kind of mad annoying, and he does nothing but beef with Jeffy. So I won't lie, I'm gonna just put him at the end of C tier. I don't know. C tier getting a lot of guests. Finally, not C tier, we got Jackie Chu. S tier in front of Marvin. I love almost every episode this dude is in. He always have funny plots or subplots. His domino like alarm system, him trying to make sure they aren't cheating, especially off of Cody. And then Jeffy's grandpa, and then, you know, whenever they like turn into like the humans, or he finds out they're turtles and he's like, what? Amazing character. And he looks after all the kids, even if he is kind of rude a little bit. He does look after them, and he teaches them like actual life lessons too. All right, the little devil guy, he's kind of weird to rank because he's not really like super in-depth as a character. You know what? I think I'm going to put Rose in B, move Toad kinda up here, and keep this guy right here in D. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Jeffy's mom, F tier. She's died like 3 times, but just like Goku, that bitch can't stay away. She eats every sensu bean. She's gotten shot. She's gotten blown up. I don't know what they're gonna do next year, but I promise that bitch gonna get marked. F tier, she's a terrible mother. I think what is like Steve Steelberger or something like that. He's an alright filler character, I guess. I won't lie, Bullet the Bully, for some reason, everything in me is like telling him to put him into C tier. He doesn't look right down here with the other D tiers. Tom Brady, every time this dude is on screen, he's on some freak a leak. They made his character extra wacky. F tier for sure. Dr. Finkelstick or whatever you say his name. He's a weird character. Not one I'm personally fond of, but it's not like he breaks an episode. I'm like, oh bro, what's gonna happen now? We got this dude on the screen. I'm gonna just put him, you know, right there in D. Actually, I'm gonna put him above. Alright, the Chief of Police. I am gonna put him to C tier because I think he is a good character. He's always keeping Brooklyn guy in line. He's funny, and he's also the main reason for a lot of SML videos like storylines and reasonings. He also used to be a blue M&M, which is like my 4th favorite candy. It fell off. That used to be my favorite candy like 2 years ago. The Plug, aka the Dolphin. So the Dolph Plug is instantly like, I don't know if it should be S tier or A tier, like looking at it. You know what? I don't know if he's in here with these other Legends Hall of Famers, so I'm gonna put him in A, but I love the character and I love every time he's on the screen. He's chill, he's always down to like help the boys out when they're in need, and the most important part, he's not a snitch. Unless you pay him some Chuck E. Cheese coins. He wants the tokens, not talking bit. Amazing character, and I think he honestly should get a couple episodes of his own. Alright, Officer Top and Bottom. These are some of my favorite characters. I don't think they need to be overused because then they kind of lose their charm. But the fact that they kind of get added here and there once a while, I think they are hilarious. You know what? I'm going to add a B+ tier just because of them and Rose. Because they are way better than Rose, but I don't think they deserve to be in the same tier. I think they're like above that. They're almost A tier, but not quite there. Like maybe 2 more episodes, or give them like their just one full episode around their life. Because you got Marvin and Rose, you got Karen and Brooklyn guy, Judith and Tyrone, all of them are always arguing, unhappy, and if you show this relationship and actually highlight it as a good one, I think it could make for a wholesome and funny episode. The Clown, weird as hell, always scheming with Jeffy's mom. I'm gonna not put him in F because he does have his funny moments, but he's going in D. Mainly because I'm pretty sure he was in like both Jeffy 18 and 19 birthday special. Jeffy's dog, I feel so bad for this poor dude. If he had the right owners, he could have such a great life, but Jeffy, bro. Marvin, Jeffy, Rose, y'all cannot take care of this dog, especially not with like Junior, Chef PP, and Bowser there. I won't lie, you know, he doesn't get too much character development, so I'm gonna just put him like at C. I just feel bad for the dude. Chef PP instantly S, welcome to the club. 2nd high right now, might stay there. We might have our top 2 right here, we'll have to see. Chef PP is an amazing character. Chef PP's Restaurant, one of my favorite SML videos ever. Not to mention, every time there's like a famous person or like a famous guest in SML, it's usually due to Chef PP, so he knows the people. He has to deal with Junior, and he's not afraid to snitch on Junior and put him in his place, which is very karma and very glad to see, as like a viewer and fan of the show. He definitely earns his S tier spot. Now we got Goodman's Butler Made Everything. He's an alright character. I do really like him, so I'm gonna put him up here in B, because he always helps Marvin if he can for the most part. And he even betrayed Goodman for Marvin during the episode where they like got a fortune cookie or something. He's very sympathetic, and I do like and root for him as a character. Alright, PJ Cool Pants or whatever his name is. He is so lame, bruh. He has to be like the lamest stereotypical character. He's for sure going in D, but he's like probably the higher of the D. He's just always making someone feel bad about themselves, or making like the friend group challenge each other. It's always a bad time whenever he's around. Dougie, I really like Dougie. The way he bugs and irks at Mario, I just love. His Call of Duty obsession is amazing, especially when he has to mess with Brooklyn Guy, everything about it. He is for sure an S tier, and I like the introductory episode that came with the new generation of SML. I think it's very clever, especially for him and Pookie. Mario, please. Jeffy's dad, F tier, instantly. He's a horrible father. He has millions and he won't help. He told Jeffy just straight up on national TV to fuck off on his birthday of all days. Terrible. At least his mom, like, shows up for his birthday. Alright, Judge Poobie, this one is kind of goofy, bruh. Because this is, like, the main in real life character that they have in this series. And I kind of like him. He is kind of funny. And he does let our homies get away with a lot of stuff. So I won't lie, I'm gonna put him in B+. I do think he is a good character. Joseph, amazing character, almost S tier, but I'm not gonna say that. He is definitely an A. I feel like he deserves a redemption arc a little bit. He deserves, you know, a little something in his life to make it even out, make him happy. Poor Joseph goes through a lot. Joseph's paper girlfriend, I don't even know why I have this, bruh. Let's just go with D tier, because she's in like one episode, I think, right? And she ends up just cheating on him anyway. So honestly, like F tier low-key. Alright, this is the entire something family. I don't know, but they're just like a stereotypical family. Kind of dumb and they pronounce everything wrong. Very uncultured everywhere. The father goes in like mid-C tier. The mother cheats on him in a diabolical amountly way. Like, what was it, 9 people at once? Oh my god, bro. F tier. Terrible. Now, the son is honestly the best one, low-key. Because he hangs out with Cody sometimes. He helps the boys with their problems. I'ma just throw him, like, in B tier. Now, Cosmo and Wanda, I'm pretty sure they were just used for one episode, but I can't remember. Let me know if there's any others. I'll watch it. But they were alright. I mean, they were funny for the comedic purpose they were introduced for. Bro, every single Saw SML is, like, instantly S tier. I love this character. I'm gonna have to put him at A. Like, personality-wise, and if I want to mess with him, bro, F. But if just watching as a viewer, he is hilarious. His play on words, every time he wants to do a game, it's always on some bull. Always trying to hurt someone in a very loophole-matic way. Definitely more SML with him, please. Alright, the entire Goodman family. Goodman himself, S tier. Amazing character, horrible personality and all that. Wouldn't want to ever see him in real life. But as terms for the show, he is really up there, bro. He is an amazing character to me. He's such an asshole, and that's the character he's supposed to be. And he plays it in a very clever way. And a very comedic way. Goodman Jr., there's a lot of SMLs that I actually really like him in. So I'm gonna put him in like B+. Probably at the top of it. Now, Goodman's son or like baby, I know this is Richard. His baby, I can't remember. Think Benjamin or something. His one episode, the episode he was in, I would rank S tier because that's hilarious. Especially with Marvin having to feed him money, him shitting out money, and then the entire thing of the wheel, like the money goes to the Swiss bank account, so the IRS don't get, like, all that's hilarious. The character itself, I think I've only seen it once, maybe twice, probably only once. I do think he stands out though, so I am gonna put him in B tier. Chef Ramsay, amazing character in the SML lore. I would like to see more of him. I think that would be pretty funny. So he definitely gets his solid B tier. Every time he comes on screen, it's just roasting, insulting, and everyone just has to take it because it's Gordon Ramsay. What are you gonna do, argue back? Alright, the couch. The main reason I'm even rating this is because A, it's the couch. The couch is an OG, and B, Couch the rapper. And he was honestly kind of rude, low-key. Like, his song was okay, just mainly about sitting on his face because he's a couch. But I don't know. I guess just D tier. Alright, Chomp, Chain Chomp. Did that get replaced in the new SML, or have they done that yet? I don't think I've seen a replacement for Chain Chomp. He's an alright character. He just goes to C like everyone else. Now, I don't know which one of these is Tuna Fish Terry and Pistachio Pete. I like Tuna Fish Terry more. I would have voted for him, honestly, but they're both terrible. They both go in D. Junior and his dad. I just want to say immediately, his dad is a horrible father. Very neglectful, and I don't know, man. He just kind of gets to be in his B tier, and that's where I'm going to call the day for him. Now, Junior, he is hilarious, gets a lot of his own episodes, and he's the cause of conflict for a lot of plots. But at the same time, he is so whiny, and he's always messing with Chef Pee Pee for no reason at all. So yeah, he gets to be an A, but he's probably not gonna be at the tippity top at all. Alright, Cody's parents, they both cheat. They're both kind of dumb. They both steal, but they're also very, 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 very funny. A lot of hilarious episodes, especially in the restaurant. Not to mention, was it Jeffy says a bad word? And Judith will like throw down if she have to. She's not afraid, bruh. I think I'm gonna probably put both of them at the top of A. Well, actually, I'm gonna put Judith behind Richard, and then I'm gonna put Tyrone in front of him. I don't know if y'all know, but when I do my tier list, left of like whatever tier it is means like the best on that tier, and then like all the way to the right means the worst of that tier. Cody, amazing funny character. I appreciate almost every episode he's in. He's always helping them, always trying to teach them how to do stuff, trying to teach the boys how to live life and not die, always giving great advice that's ignored. Honestly, I know it's weird seeing Joseph and Junior in A, but I'ma have to give Cody S. I do think he deserves it. He's probably my favorite out of the three in the trio. Ken, for the most part, is loyal, and if he's not, it's usually with Cody's permission. And he's always been there by his side. I don't really know if he's a doll or if he actually talks to Cody. So I'm just gonna put him in B tier, mainly because he's an OG and always with the three. He's basically the fourth wheel. Officer Simmons. Alright, so like about a month ago, I would have put him in B plus maybe A, but I've started recently watching the episodes where he's a complete dick to like Brooklyn guy and an asshole to him, always like doing weird shit with his mom in front of him, always talking about it, not to mention he's always fumbling, always accidentally marking people. So he went from a B plus potential A all the way to C, behind Bullet the Bully of all people. And we have the last four, which is the entire Brooklyn Guy family. Alright, starting with Penelope, I do think she is a good character. She's a funny character. She's an antagonist for Junior, which is always welcome. Junior always needs to get like karma. I don't think she's done enough to deserve A tier, but I do think she definitely deserves B plus. I'm gonna say right in front of Tyrone, at the very front. Alright, now for Karen, I know that out of all the wives, she's kind of one of the like better ones, but she's not completely loyal at the same time herself, because she let the entire Disney Corporation like run a train. But she also is very funny, and I don't think she deserves to be here with all these C characters, especially with her helping in the purge and everything. So I'm gonna say she gets B. Alright, what is this dude's name? Nathan, Brooklyn Guy's brother. This dude is weird and wacky. He always wants to be after Karen. He's always talking about whack stuff. He even wanted to do a double with Brooklyn Guy. He's kind of weird. He's kind of funny. I'm gonna put him right at the end of B tier and just call it a day. And then last but not least, we have the guy, my guy, Brooklyn Guy. Missing half his face because they did him dirty with this PNG. Regardless, he gets S tier because that is where he belongs and definitely deserves. He does every job. He's Johnny on the spot for literally every career, no matter how abstract or quirky it is. Alright, and this seems to be my official review. I mean, Brooklyn Guy just has to be at first and top. Like I say, he does everything. He's always there to help Mario. He like lets him off scot-free sometimes. Yeah, he's an op once in a while, but that's usually when Simmons is around. If he's alone, he'll usually let Mario slide or Dougie slide or whoever slide. Just keep in mind, like I said once again, this is just my opinion, but here is the full and official tier list. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are so amazing. Comment down your favorite character, maybe even top 3, and I dare every single one of you to have a good day.